I get a lot of questions from you guys about happiness. Happiness is not something you can plan, but comes and goes depending on how you see the world. Happiness is not about the result. It's about enjoying the process. So if you're happy right now, that's the best kind of happiness. There's nothing more foolish than sacrificing the present for happiness that may or may not come in the future. You can't save up happiness, it's an ongoing process. Remember that always? This is Kevin's Upbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Upbeat for Saturday, May 31st was 내일은 없어, now by Troublemaker. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Someone once said that the only way you can ensure that you'll be happy 10 years down the road is to happy today. Just be happy today and believe that the present is all you have. I hope you're happy today. This is how you can tune into Hotbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US, from snbus.com or SNB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in LA, USA. And I love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Today, on Once Upon a Time, we were going to take a trip into the past. Then, part 2, we'll be talking about a particular theme on Tell Me Something. Let's kick off today's Hotbeat with 2 songs. 나 항상 그대를, I Always Miss You by 바다, 꿈의 대화, Talk of Dreams by VOS. Welcome abroad, the time machine of Once Upon a Time. Starting this week, we'll be turning back time once a week, Bon Voyage. On this segment, we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us stories of good old days. Today, we're going back to June 2004. Now, let's take a look at the major entertainment news of that time. First, remake albums in K-pop. After Lee Soo-young's remake album Classic became a huge hit, JK Kim Dong-wook released his album Memories in Heaven, filled with remake versions of songs from singers who have passed away. Song Si-kyung added to the trend with his own remake album, made up of Koreans' favorite ballads from singers like Park Hak-ki, Lee Mun-se, and Cho Dok-bae. In the first week of its release, it was ranked at number 4. Free concert to teenagers. The Association of Entertainment Agency in Korea held its F concert, a free concert for teenagers held every year since 1995. The F stands for Freedom, Fever, and Future. The concert includes 22 big names like Yihori, B, Shinhwa, Eun Ji-won, UN, Fly to the Sky, Julie, and Cherry Filter. Number 3. One-time member Taebin debuts solo. Well, everybody knows One Time, right? Danny, who had been a member of One Time for 7 years, changed his name to Taebin and went solo. His debut album, Taebin of One Time, sold 30,000 copies in just 2 weeks, which is even more amazing when you consider that music industry was slowing down at the time. Number 4, Lee Jae-young's Untold Scandal. Yes. Wins at Shanghai International Film Festival. Lee Jae-young's movie Untold Scandal won 3 awards at the 7th Shanghai International Film Festival. The award for the Best Director, Best Movie Music, and Best Cinematography. This was second Korean movie to take home Best Director at the Shanghai Festival following, the 서편제 by Im Kwon-taek in 1993. Alright, we'll be going back to June 2004 after some music. 광화문 연가, 광화문 Love Song by Lee Soo-young, 내 눈을 감는 이유, The Reason I Close My Eyes by Taebin. Alright, that was 광화문 연가, 광화문 love song by 이수영, and 내가 눈을 감는 이유, The Reason I Close My Eyes by Taemin. We're continuing on with Once Upon a Time. What were the biggest headline of June 2004? Well, singer Park Hyo-shin released his fourth album, Soul Tree, and became the ultimate oppa for Korean women in their 20s and 30s. In just a month and a half, the album sold 120,000 albums, and on the album charts, it remained at number one for 3 consecutive weeks. Meanwhile, pop opera diva Sarah Brightman visited Korea for the first time as part of her Asian tour for her 7th album, Harlem. Harem, yes. She ran out the planes to carry over 100 tons of equipment for the concert. All for One, who sang I Swear, also came to Korea for the first concert after releasing the 6th album, Split Personality. Well, 2004 was a crazy year, I suppose. The dramas Lovers in Paris, First Love of Royal Prince, and Full House all include film overseas. Lovers in Paris, which was filmed in Paris, France, included the beautiful site of Montmartre, the Nice Beach, the Avenue des Champs-Élysées, and the Moulin Rouge, of course. First Love of a Royal Prince had to Sapporo and Hokkaido in Japan, Bali in Indonesia, and Tahiti in the South Pacific. Meanwhile, Full House was partially filmed in Phuket, Thailand, and in Taiwan. All of that beautiful scenery made viewers feel like they were on vacation themselves. A real treat. To be good at beatbox, just remember 북치기 박치기. Do you remember this commercial? With that one line, hip-hop musician Hunihun became an immediate star and became a regular on various variety programs on dramas. 북치기 박치기 북치기 박치기. Yeah. Alright, now we'll be back after listening to some songs. 너의 곁으로, To Your Side by 조성모, I Think I by 별. That was 너의 곁으로, To Your Side by 조성모, I Think I by 별. We're traveling back through time with our Saturday segment, Once Upon a Time. Now let's take a look at the music charts from June 2004. First, number 7, 김범수's Sun Sets in My Heart, 가슴에 지는 태양. Yes, this was the title track of Kim Bum-soo's 4th album. He debuted in 1999 with Promise without revealing his face. His emotional voice and vocal talent led him to release additional hits like I Miss You, Once Upon a Day, and To a Fool Like Me. Now, number 6, Ko Yujin, Slow Walking Kid. This was a solo debut of Ko Yujin from Flower and is also one of his best-known songs with Flower. He sang hits like Endless, Expression of Love, Tears, and Crying. Well, in Tears, before we go on to 5, number 6, Ko Yujin. In Tears, Ko Yujin turned heads by singing a bit of a song, La Sia Chio Pianga from Ferlini. Number 5 is Boa's My Name. Yes. This song was, is more well known for its choreography, where Boa waved her body and shook her hips. In 2011, Sister Shorin showed off her version on the stage of Immortal Classic. Number 4, dynamic duo, Ring My Bell. Yeah. Ring my bell. I can serve you, my baby. Yeah. Alright, this was the title track of Dynamic Duo's first album. The duo behind songs like Go Back, Solo, Guilty, and Bam are still performing today with their youthful lyrics and unrivaled flow. Number 3, 성시경's The Blue Night of Jeju Island. Yeah, so relaxing, isn't it? This song became famous thanks to 성시경's remake version. It's a song quite ocean sound, and it's often ranked as surveys listing the top songs to listen to when it's on a vacation. Number 2, 이승철's Fate, 2년. This song became popular when it's featured on a soundtrack of drama Phoenix. 이승철 later revealed that he sang a song while he was sick because his good friend Lee Seo-jin asked him to sing the theme of the song of his latest drama. Now, we will find out the top song of June 2004 after some music. My Name by Poa and Ring My Bell by Dynamic Duo featured by Naul. You've just heard My Name by Poa and Ring My Bell by Dynamic Duo featured by Naul. You're listening to Once Upon a Time. What was the top song of June 2004? Alright. What was it? It was Park Hyo-shin's 그곳에 서서 Standing There. Park Hyo-shin is one of Korea's most famous ballad singers. After debuting with Things That I Can Do For You, he released his hits like Yearning, A Nice Person, Snowflower, Memories Resemble Love, and the recent Wildflower. Standing There was one of the most successful songs of 2004, ranking number 1 on music programs of several consecutive weeks and receiving the grand prize at the end of the year music awards. The time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning the present. Join me next week again. Alright, here is some more songs for you. 그곳에 서서 Standing There by Park Hyo-shin. Alright, the two songs before we had was 그곳에 서서 Standing There by Park Hyo-shin and 가슴에 지는 태양, The Sun That Sets in My Heart by Kim Bom-soo. It's already time to close out part 1 of Heartbeat, but I'll be back in second half. Here is the song you're listening. Is that 2년 by 이승철. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Heartbeat. Welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was Okay About It. Okay About It. Wow, that's an interesting title. Double A. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via smbus.com or SMB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles, USA. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Heartbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Alright, now more music for you. 갖고 싶니, She's My Girl by Between, and 너야 너, You Eat You by NOM. I want to know more about you, how you think, how you feel, everything about you. So I'd like you to tell me something. On this segment, we get to talk about anything we want with one theme each week. It's Tell Me Something. We've all had experience of feeling our hearts beat just a little bit faster after listening to certain songs. We save up all our allowance to buy albums and stay up all night memorizing lyrics. On tonight's Tell Me Something, we'll be talking about the songs and artists that you fell in love with. Alright, after some music, we'll be continuing with your messages. Twist King by Jang Mi-yeon, 애상, Sorrow by 10cm, 10cm. You've just heard Twist King by Jang Mi-yeon, 애상, Sorrow by 10cm, 10cm. You're listening to Tell Me Something. Today we're talking about the first singer or song that you ever loved. Amlin Shaher from Malaysia. The first singer that I ever liked was the Jonas Brothers. I was 11 years old at first. I was annoyed by the fact that their songs played non-stop on the radio. However, when I heard their song, Hello Beautiful, I fell in love with Nick Jonas' voice. So I became an avid avid fan of them, and I hope to see them perform live. After 5 years of waiting, in 2012, I finally got to go their concert, and wow, and even got front row tickets. Their song helped me through the process of growing up, and even though they are no longer together as a band today, they still hold a very special place in my heart. Bright from Korea. I remember the first tape I bought at the record store. It was the first album from SES. 너를 사랑해. Yeah, I love the song, I'm Your Girl. And the three members were all so pretty, of course. I was in elementary school at the time. I had saved up my allowance to buy the album. I listened to the tape until the ribbon got all loose. I can't play it anymore because it's so old, but I still remember now. I felt when I went to go buy it. So my request song is SES's I'm Your Girl. Alright, next we have Rinka from Japan. The first K-pop singer I ever liked was TVXQ in 2008. I randomly came across their music video for Purple Line, and it was so awesome. This is just my opinion, but I think that TVXQ receives a lot of credit for making Japan a hub for K-pop. Liking TVXQ opened up my K-pop world, and that's how I met Zea. Without TVXQ's Purple Line, I may have never discovered the charm of K-pop. My song request is Purple Line by TVXQ. Alright, we'll continue after some music. I'm Your Girl by SES, requested by Bright from Korea, and Purple Line by 동방신기 TVXQ, requested by Rinka from Japan. You've just heard I'm Your Girl by SES, requested by Bright from Korea, and Purple Line by 동방신기 TVXQ, requested by Rinka from Japan. On tonight's Tell Me Something, we're talking about the first singer or first song you ever liked. Okay, Hyunchaewon from Korea. If I had to choose one song that I fell in love with right away, it would be Seasons of Love from the musical Rent. I love listening to show tunes, and Rent is my favorite musicals. Seasons of Love is my favorite song because it has the biggest message of the musical. The actors and all sings it together, holding hands in the beginning of this second act, like the oh, and the song always comforts me and teaches me about life. When I was in middle and high school, that song helped me stay strong, and it did the same for me. And I went abroad for college. I want to hear you sing show tunes, Kevin. You'd be great in a musical. La la la. If you have time, you should check on Rent the movie. It's about a starving artist living in New York. You won't regret it. Pishi from Japan. Heartbeat listeners, I know I'm older than a lot of the Heartbeat listeners, but when I was in middle school and in love with idol groups, I came across the shocking video. It was scary, but sound was so addictive. It was Thriller Night by Michael Jackson. Ow! I watched the video again and again. I even tried following along the zombie dance. And it was my first time listening to American music and Michael Jackson. Kevin, I know you admire him too. Of course, he lived in a different generation, but I still admire him for his unchanging passion. I'm so sad that he's passed away so young. I hope that one day you'll be a star like him, Kevin. To me, you're the second Michael Keikul. I love Michael Jackson. Now, Yoo-kyung from Korea. When I was in elementary school, Yoon Sang made his debut. When I saw him on TV singing with one hand in his pocket and eyes filled with emotion, I begged my mom to let me buy the tape. I saved my allowance to buy every magazine with Yoon Sang in it and bought sheet music to play his song on a piano. It's still wonderful, so wonderful to me even after 20 years. Well, we'll be back after some music. 아는 사람 얘기, Story of Someone I Know by Sunny, 오늘따라 So Lonely by Phantom, featured by Kain. 아는 사람 얘기, Story of Someone I Know by Sunny, 오늘따라 So Lonely by Phantom, featured by Kain. On Tell Me Something, we talk about set themes every week. Today we're talking about the first singer's song you ever liked. Alright, let me read some more messages. Lo Shi Loon from Hong Kong. Mostly people may think that boys will like the idol groups of girls. However, for me, as a boy, I prefer Zea. Really? I remember that the first time I saw you guys on TV was the song The Day We Broke Up by Zea 5. However, I didn't pay attention to you at that time, sorry. Until the comeback, The Ghost of Wind by all 9 members, I started to become a fantastic of you. All attracted me a lot. Starting from that time, I had watched your performances on YouTube every day. Illusion was also the first album I bought. I bought the special album, although it cost me a lot of money. I enjoy reading the photo book and the music video very much. When I face challenges or problems, the first person come to my mind is all of you. Thank you for being my support. Lastly, my song request is The Ghost of Wind by Zea, and this is the very meaningful song for me, and also the song makes me met all of you. Chi Harun from Japan. Good evening, Kevin. What kind of day was today? The CD which I bought for the first time is an artist called the Aqua. Ah, Aqua. Come on, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie. I'm a Barbie girl. You know, yeah. In a Barbie world. The album title Aquarium. Aqua is from Denmark. I heard that they sang on TV. Then it was surprised very much. They were the music that I hadn't heard so far. As for their music, a melody and the lyrics are very interesting. Do you know Aqua? Yes, of course I know Aqua. It's a one girl and 2 guys or something like that, right? It's a trio, right? I think, or duo. I want to sing a little, if you know it, yes. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. It's fantastic. Come on, Barbie, let's go, Barbie. Oh, yeah. I love Oppa and Zea. 홍당은님 from Korea. Kevin, do you know Sataeji and Boys? Remorse of the Times? Yes, of course. I still have that song in my music player. When the song came out, it was the band because the lyrics were critical of society. It really wasn't that bad. Anyway, Sataeji fans everywhere protested the censorship of music, and the law was changed a year after that. So now we can hear all the lyrics to Remorse of the Times. And the lyrics to all other songs as well. Well, for me, guys, obviously, Michael Jackson was my first artist ever. That was the video that I saw his concert that he held in this. This was too young. I was too young back then. But anyway, my father gave me this video to watch, and that was a Michael Jackson concert. And yes, even now, I'm really sorry about Michael Jackson, what happened to him, and I know he's not here around, but everybody who loves Michael Jackson, you feel the same way as I am right now. I love every single song from Michael. I just envy him. And one day, like y'all said, maybe I can be a little Michael. I wish. All right, thanks to everyone else who sent us your messages. Here is some more songs. 바람의 유령, The Ghost of Wind by Zea, requested by Lo Siu-loon from Hong Kong. Thunder by XOK, requested by Chaesonga from Korea. All right, you've just heard 바람의 유령, The Ghost of Wind by Zea, requested by Lo Siu-loon from Hong Kong, and Thunder by XOK, requested by Chaesonga from Korea. On today's Tell Me Something, we talked about the first singer and song that I liked. Next week's topic is my personal curse, 나만의 징크스. Everyone has a personal curse. Your favorite sports team always loses when you cheer for them. You fail tests if you're not wearing your lucky socks. Whenever you wash your car, it rains. If you have a personal curse like this, tell us about it on our message board. Our last song for this segment is 그 중에 그대를 만나, Meet Him Among Them by 이선희. You just heard 그 중에 그대를 만나, Meet Him Among Them by 이선희. Alright, it's time to say goodbye to Hot Beat for Saturday, May 31st. The last song for Heartbeat is 흔한 노래, Ordinary Song by Im Chang-jung. Well, as you all know, next week, oh my gosh, we have 5 days left till our comeback. Oh, I'm kind of nervous now. Oh no. But it's gonna be great, guys. So, please give us a lot of support and love. Alright? I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕! 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 안녕!